Okay, story time, and I'll try to talk fast. Okay, listen. So I accidentally applied to a job. It was probably like Indeed or ZipRecruiter, and swiping up, my finger probably clicked something. I have no recollection of applying to this job. Like, when they call you for an interview, they're like, "Hey, this is this person from this company. We'd like to schedule an interview with you." I was like, "Okay, sure." It was supposed to be for last Thursday, and I started researching what the company is, and then I went on one of those. I think it was Indeed. Don't get me wrong. I went on that and I looked. I saw the posting. I did apply to it, and the pay is just not what I was looking for. So, not to be rude or anything, I thanked them for the opportunity, but I messaged them. And by the way, they were way too nice. They messaged me the day before to confirm my interview. Never confirm an interview. You got to see if these people remember. At least that skill. But anyway, so they messaged me, and I messaged them back and I said, "Hey, really apologize if I wasted any of your time. This is not a role I'm looking for. I have experience in management, leadership, very confident in myself." So I knew what to say, but I didn't want to waste her time because I've been in her shoes. I'm literally in her shoes. And, she said, "Thank you, blah, blah, blah." Today she messaged me at 9:30. She said, "Hey, we have an interview today at 10. But I didn't want to say, "Ma'am, you're wrong." That was Thursday. So I literally copied and pasted the same message I sent before. And I said, "Apologies, management, but save my resume. If anything comes up, I'd be more than willing to get on a call with you." So she said, "Hey, thank you, appreciate it." She even said, "Good luck on your adventure or on your job search." And she goes, "What are you looking for?" And I was like, "Okay." So I gave her a little thing of what I'm great at. I don't want to beat around the bush. This is what I'm looking for. Especially because if I do start working there, I want her to know this is what you hired me for. This is where I excel. So I said I'm great with this, right? So I always end with, "If you want, let's get on a call." I've always ended with that. Nobody has ever taken me up on it. She's like, "All right, let's get on a call. I'll FaceTime you in 10 minutes. I did the interview just like this. So I responded to her. I said, "Listen, I am outside. I can't go inside. And I'm dressed very unprofessionally." She said, "No problem." All right, so I grabbed a notepad, a pen, and a bottle of water. Didn't even open. But I grabbed these three things. I went into the house, came back out. And as soon as she picked up, I'm like, "This is the weirdest interview." Well, I didn't say weirdest. I was very professional. I said, this interview goes down in history as, my most unprofessional interview. So we're chit-chatting. It's like I met an aunt's friend. It was very, very comfortable. She's like, "So what have you done?" I don't like to say during interviews, but this woman had me so relaxed, and I wasn't even giving eye contact. Anyway, but I was just like, I've done irks me when people say during professional settings. I say all the time. So I'm chatting it down. I said I've gotten all my merits, and not for nothing, very good merits for my history. And I told her this is what I'm looking for, which is not what they are looking to pay. So I said, "Listen, that role that you're hiring me for, I can do that. That's nothing." I said, "But what you're hiring for is a skill of what I've been doing for years." I said, because, obviously I knew she was not going to hire me. She said she was going to go back to her team, speak to them. She really liked my personality. I'm sweating, it's hot. What is this, 90 something degrees outside? She's going to go back to her team. So I was like, okay, if she's going to go back to her team, she's trying. She at least enjoyed my personality. I said, that's a skill. I can do a lot more. So I said, if anybody's slacking in a different department, I can pick up on that department. I could be like your little, we shall see. If she's not willing to pay at least my minimum, my minimum for what I know and what I've done, is like, you guys would be shocked. So yes, I am still on the job hunt. If anybody has any recommendations, message me.